everyone, my name is Iyana and I've got a new story for you today. It's called Postman Pat and the Secret Superhero. So let us begin. Ta-da! Charlie was zooming around the school playground in his red superhero cape. The superhero in my comic book can fly, Charlie told Bill. I wish I knew a real superhero. There's no such thing, Bill chuckled. There might be, said Charlie. I bet there's one right here in Greendale, and I'm going to find him. At the post office, Postman Pat and Mr. Goggins were sorting the mail. There was a big red parcel for the Pottage twins and a special delivery for Charlie. Righto, Pat, said Mr. Goggins. I'm just popping out to see Dr. Gilbertson. Charlie and Bill were hiding in the bushes. Superheroes have to keep their special powers secret, Charlie explained. We'll never find one if they think we're looking for them. How can we tell if they're a superhero? Well, they'll be very brave and very strong. And wow! Ajay is pushing the train with just one hand. He's so strong, he must be a superhero. But a few seconds later, Ted appeared from the other side of the engine shed. He was pulling the carriage with the Greendale rocket. So Ajay is not a superhero after all, said Bill. Charlie sighed. Let's keep looking. There's got to be a superhero in Greendale, somewhere. As Postman Pat set off on his rounds, disaster struck. He didn't notice the back doors of the van had sprung open as he drove along the bumpy road. By the time Pat and Jess arrived at Thompson Ground, there wasn't a single bit of post left in the van. Oh no, cried Pat. All the letters and parcels have fallen out. Jess will have to go out and find them. Meanwhile, peering through the surgery window, Charlie thought he had found his superhero. First, Dr. Gilbertson disappeared behind a curtain and Bonnie popped out. Then Bonnie disappeared and Mr. Goggins popped out. Wow, cried Charlie. Mr. Gilbertson just turned into Bonnie and then Mr. Goggins. Charlie, I think all three of them were behind the curtain all along. Oh well, I'm not giving up the search just yet, said Charlie. Postman Pat stopped at Greendale Farm to check if Julia Pottage had seen any stray letters or parcels. Nobody noticed that there was a parcel stuck up on the roof. Meanwhile, Katie and Tom were playing a ball game. Let's see if you can hit this, said Katie, throwing a ball at Tom. Tom hit the ball and it flew up in the air. The ball bounced up on the roof, hitting a loose tile. Watch out, called Pat. He caught the ball with one hand and as quick as a flash moved Julia out of the way, just as the tile came crashing down at their feet. Suddenly the parcel fell and Postman Pat leaped up to catch it. Pat! Exclaimed Julia, impressed. That was really amazing. Charlie and Bill had found something super too. As they walked past the school, they saw Mr. Pringle gliding across the room. He's flying, gasped Bill. My dad's a superhero, and I never even knew it, squeaked Charlie, rushing towards the school. Charlie and Bill burst into the classroom. Hello, boys. Can you give me a hand putting these pictures up? Said Mr. Pringle, sliding across the floor on his ladder. Oh no, not again, said Charlie, disappointed. Dad can't fly. He's just got wheels on his ladder. Meanwhile, Pat was searching all over the village, looking for lost posts. He balanced on a bridge to pick up a bright yellow envelope, climbed up a lamppost to fetch a parcel, and leapt over a garden fence to rescue some letters just before Rosie the goat ate them for her tea. Finally, there was just one more parcel to find. Charlie's special delivery. It was right at the top of the hill, hidden under a hay bale. Pat gently took the parcel, but when he and Jess set off downhill, the hay bale started rolling after them. "Oh no! Run, Jess, run!" Pat shouted. Ted, Charlie, and Bill watched in amazement as Pat and Jess raced down the hill towards the watermill, followed closely by a bale of hay. "Look out, everyone!" warned Pat. He tripped over a pile of rubbish in Ted's yard and put his arm out to stop the hay bale. But Charlie's special parcel shot out of his hand and landed on the water wheel. Pat dashed inside the mill, ran up the steps, and leant out of the window. The parcel was just out of reach. But Pat jumped out of the window and grabbed the wheel. As he grabbed the parcel, the wheel began to move. As the wheel turned, Pat ran faster and faster to keep up. Then he somersaulted off the wheel, did a forward roll, and landed on his feet. "Wow!" exclaimed Charlie wide-eyed. "That was brilliant!" admired Bill. "Thank you," said Pat modestly, dusting himself down. "This parcel is for you, Charlie. Special delivery." "It certainly is," joked Ted. "Thanks, Pat," smiled Charlie. "It's my new superhero comic book." "I think you were right all along, Charlie," said Bill. "Yes," agreed Charlie. "There is a superhero in Greendale. Super Pat." Pat grinned. "He. I'm no superhero. I'm just a plain old postman." "Don't worry, Pat," whispered Bill. "Your superhero secret is safe with us." The end. Thank you. And I'll be back next time for you with a new story. Bye.